Hiya from Over the Hook. I thought I'd do a mini tutorial on how to do these really cute sunflowers ready for autumn. So what I'm using for the centre is Cygent Expresso Aran, and for the outer I'm using Cygent Honey Aran. I'm using a 5mm hook. So we'll get started on the centre. So with the magic circle, just wrap that around your finger and cross it over the top. And then what you want to do is pull that top one through and back through there to create a little knot, slip knot. Okay, what we want to do for the first round is chain 2. Into this ring we want to be putting a total of 12 treble crochets. So that's UK term treble. In the US they will be 12 double crochets. So to do a treble, you yarn over, go into the centre, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And again, yarn over into the centre, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. You want to do a total of 12 of these, and that is including your first chain 2. Your first chain 2 does class as your standing treble. So I'm going to go around here and I'll meet you back in a moment. Okay, so I've done the first 12, including that first chain 2. All you need to do is just pull this magic loop tight and slip stitch into your first chain 2 here. It's a bit difficult to see because it is dark. So all you want to do is pop your hook in, yarn over, pull through, pull through. So for round 2, what we want to be doing is start with your chain 2. This will class as your standing treble crochet in the UK. If you're in the US, that's a standing double. And into that same stitch below, you want to add another treble crochet as before. Going into this next stitch here, we want to do another treble into there. And then into the same stitch, another treble. So in each stitch around, you want to be putting 2 treble crochets into each stitch going around. When you get to the end, you should end with 24 treble crochets. When you've done that, we'll carry on to round 3. Okay, so we're at the end of round 2. So what you want to do into the top of this chain 2 space, you want to just slip stitch into there. Mine's a bit tight because I pulled it a bit tight, and just slip stitch. Okay, so now what we want to do is a got a bit twisted there, is a chain 2. So this will class as a treble or a US double. Into the next stitch, we want to put 2 trebles, or in America that's 2 doubles. Same way as before, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you've got 1 in there, 2. In the next stitch, you want to do 1 treble. So you go again, yarn over, go through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. In the next stitch, you want to put 2 trebles. So basically, you're going to be repeating this pattern all the way around. Okay? So in your first chain 2 up is classed as your first treble, 2 into the next. 1 into the next, 2 into the next. one into the next, two into the next. Go all the way around. I'm going to meet you here to show you how to do an invisible join, because it makes putting the petals on a lot easier. So carry on. At the end of this round you should have 36 stitches. Okay, so I've gone around, I've got 36 stitches all the way around. Now what I want to do, just to make these petals easy to go on and easy to read, what I like to do is just pull that up a little bit, take your hook out and do an invisible join. There is another video on my TikTok and it should be on my YouTube by now on how to do the invisible join. And you just want to snip that off there. You want to pull that through. And you're going to take your wool needle. So again, quite difficult to see. You want to, not into this chain 2 here, but into this is your first actual stitch here. So what you want to do is you just basically want to go through front to back, take that through and give it a little gentle tug, and then back into the center where this thread's come from. You want to go back down into there and pull that through. So as you can see, it creates a much nicer stitch, so it's just easy to read when you're going round. Just flip your work and just gently sew that in. Doesn't have to be too hard, just gentle. But as you can see now, you can't see where that join is. And then just snip off the end. Okay, so now we're ready to join your yellow. Okay, so start with your yellow colour with a slip on your hook. Go into any of these chains around, and what you want to do is just go in and do a standing UK double or US single. So just pop your hook in, yarn over, pull through. So you've got 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through both of those. That just gives you a nice standing stitch rather than having to chain one up. So just, if you do it that way, it gives you a neat finish. Into the next stitch you're going to do a double crochet. That's a UK double again. So yarn out, pop it in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now to start the base for the petals you want to chain 4. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4, and back down into this stitch you want to pop another double crochet. Into the next 3 stitches you want to pop a double crochet. Remember, it in the US this is a single. That's 1, 2 and 3. Chain 4. Back down into the same stitch, into here, a double, into the next 3 stitches you want to put a double, a chain 4, back down into the same stitch and a double. You're going to repeat that all the way around until you get to here. When you get to the end you'll have 1 stitch left. You're going to put 1 double crochet into the final stitch and I'll meet you back. So I'm at the end here, so where I've just put in that last double crochet, and all you want to do is just slip stitch into that first double crochet, and now we're going to chain 1. Okay, so now we're going to work on the petals. So this is actually the final round, which makes it nice and easy. What we want to be doing is into this loop 5 treble crochets. In the US, that would be doubles, but in the UK, it's trebles. So 5 treble crochets into here to start with. So we yarn over, go into the loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 1. And here's number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. It seems like a lot in this stitch here, but trust me, it works out. So then we want to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to create a little picot. So just at the top here, you can see these 2 front loops here that are popping out. All you want to do is go down into go through both of these, yarn over, pull through, pull through. So you get a little pointy bit at the top. Now to go back down the side here, you want to repeat what you did the other side, and that is 5 trebles. Remember, in the US that'll be 5 doubles, but in the UK that's 5 trebles. So again, yarn over, just go straight back in there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now you see here where you've got your your double crochets right in between these 2 middle stitches. You want to go straight into the middle of those and do a slip stitch. So yarn over, pull it through, and pull through. Oh, there you go. And now go straight back into the next chain space here to do your next petal. Again, so you're going to do 5 trebles. So we yarn over. There you go, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to do a little picot, so we're going to do chain 3 between these 2 stitches here, these 2 front bits. You go through, yarn over, pull through for a slip stitch, and then we're going to go back down the side with another 5 trebles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then just straight in between these 2 middle stitches here again, you go straight through, yarn over, pull through, and pull through to create a slip stitch. I've done that a bit tight. And then we're going to go straight into the next one with your 5 trebles, picot, 5 trebles. And I'll meet you back when you've done it. But so far, it's looking pretty cool. Okay, so I've just finished doing my petals. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 petals in total. So all you've got to do to finish off is go again just in between these here, go through and do a slip knot into there, slip stitch, sorry, not slip knot, slip stitch, pull that up, snip that off, tie it off, and then just sew that in neatly to the back. And there you have it. Once you've sewn your ends in, which I'm not going to do on video, you all know how to sew ends in, we're done. There is your beautiful sunflower. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video and found it useful. Don't forget you can do this in different sizes, so just remember, if you want to do it smaller, you can easily just use a double knit and change your hook to a 4mm. If you want to do it big and chunky, you can use chunky wool and just go up to maybe a 6.5mm hook, or even bigger. So just use the hook that's depending on the size yarn you're using to make it bigger or smaller. You can also put them together if you wanted to. So for instance, if you wanted to put two together, you could easily put two together like that and stuff the middle to make it a bit more plump. It's up to you. Quite handy for little coasters or just decorations, garlands, ready for autumn. Thanks for watching. I hope you did find it useful, and catch up with you soon.